I think there's a sort of natural affinity between monarchies. We're probably the minority in the world, but I think the royal families tend to know each other, and I think there's a sort of familiarity. I mean, I was here when Her Majesty the Queen passed, and I was very touched by the messages I got from Saudis all over the kingdom, just saying how sorry they were to see her pass. And connections between individual members of the royal families still go on. I know that sort of there's a constant messaging backwards and forwards, and that's very positive. And I think in His Majesty King Charles, I think he's a real expert on Saudi. I think he's made 6 official visits, and he may have, I don't know, he may have been more often, but I just met him on a couple of occasions. But each time he talk about things he did in the past. You remember he gave a famous speech on Islam and the West.
Absolutely.
So he was always very interested in interfaith dialogue. When Sheikh Mohammed Al Isa of the Muslim World League visited London, he saw him, and they talked about the work that Saudi Arabia was doing in those areas. But he's also, he sort of, in the few minutes I had with him, he said, "So I heard tell me what's going on at El Ula, tell me what's going on." So I think there's a sort of familiarity. And I hope to nurture that. And I think whenever I go to London and I see Saudis visiting, there's always a good crowd standing outside Buckingham Palace to watch the changing of the guard.